Hello there, and welcome back to another Sneaker-Nomics episode. I'm here with Ryan, and today we're just going to be talking about the hottest sneakers on the market. I'm going to be asking him, he's going to be asking me. There's a few that we have in mind. Ryan, I'm going to ask you first. What is top tier for the summer 2019? What's in your shoe case today?
Personally, for me, the Air Force One has to be the most summer shoe you can get. It's a traditional shoe. It goes with basically anything, and anyone can pull it off. A pair of jeans, a pair of shorts. It really just uses everything.
What would you say about those people thinking, Air Force One? It's a bit basic. Is there a certain kind of type of Air Force One that you'd say, that's a perfect one?
Obviously, you've got the white Air Force One, and I don't know someone that doesn't own this shoe. You see it everywhere. You go to a shopping centre, everyone's going to be wearing it. Personally, I like to go with the low utility style. Personally, I've got it in the olive canvas colorway, and it's just a bit different. There's a few extra ticks on the side as well as a little bit of text, and it just creates a different sort of vibe from the shoe, and it really does go well with a pair of jeans or a kind of blue color, anything really. It's just a better shoe in my opinion than the basic white one.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. The Air Force Ones, I don't think you'd be the only one who would say that the Air Force Ones are definitely ones to have in your closet. What if I was I've been saving over the summer, got the summer job. What would you think about a bit higher end, maybe a bit above the 200 mark? Is there something that you would tell me, you've got to get that one?
So personally, I think maybe the Sacai Waffle, the LD Waffle, in the blue multicolor, probably sets you back about £400 now. Obviously retailed for much less, but it's just a very classy sneaker. It's a little bit different. Obviously, the patterns and the mixture of colors with the blue and the red and the yellow, it's a nice combination, but with the double tick kind of mirroring itself and the material itself, it just seems like a good sneaker to wear. It goes with a lot of different things, and personally, I just see it as a good summer sneaker. But if you didn't want to spend that much, you've also got the Blazer High. Maybe not so much to go with every summer day, but if it's a bit rainy, it's a bit wet, it can definitely go with a pair of jeans. I quite like the white, black, and legend blue colorway of that. Again, just a very different sneaker, but it still has that simplistic vibe and can really go with a lot of things.
Cheers, Ryan. That's a great bit of input you have there. I think for me, I personally think that Nike have done a great job this year with coming out with so many different sneakers. The collaborations with Sacai. Obviously, they've brought Jordan over. What would you say about the hype surrounding the Jordan 1s? Do you think it's warranted, or do you think, maybe it's a bit overdone?
I mean, definitely the hype is very warranted. Like, the design of them is so, perfect, I'd say. It's just a simplistic design, yet the colors complete each other in such a good way. And obviously, the most popular colorway of the Chicago just flies off shelves. I mean, the original ones from 1985 can go up to 10 grand nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a large amount of money, and obviously resale ones like new releases back in 2015, they'll only set you back about 600. But obviously in recent times, there's been the big upcoming Off-White collaborations, and for them, true, yeah. The Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago, that resales itself for about 3 grand. And considering that was only released in 2018, it is a big upcoming brand that really is taking over the sneaker market. So I'm going to put this back onto you for the moment now. So I'm going to ask you what your 3 maybe top sneakers for the summer are, or just generally across the year. Right, see what you're feeling.
So for me, like I was saying about Nike, I'm a Nike guy myself, I think, more than Adidas. I'm a big fan of the translucent kind of thing that they've done with the Element 87s, the React Element 87s. So it's kind of a new thing. People were kind of a bit scared about it because it wasn't actually, was it actually something that you can do? Was it convenient to have a translucent upper? But I think they've come out with 10 different colorways. I'd wear every single one of them. For me, the Royal Tint, it puts you back only around £100, and for that you get a really kind of detailed design. You get some nice looking shoes that goes with many things. It's kind of got that sky blue, royal blue kind of color. You've got the grey tick going along the side. I think it's just a perfect thing to wear on a summer kind of outfit.
So you've mentioned the 87s here, but what do you think about the 55s? Obviously a similar looking sneaker, but really hasn't lived up to that same kind of hype.
So for me, the 55s kind of ruin the creativity that I see in the translucent upper because you see them all around JD, all around Foot Locker, but realistically, they're not going to they're not going to make someone's head turn the same way that someone saw. If you're wearing some flashy socks in your 87s, people are actually going to see them, and you create your own outfit and own look by wearing those shoes. Whereas with the 55s, it's kind of a bit more solid, a bit more ordinary, which is better for an outfit. But maybe not quite what we're looking for in the sneakerhead industry.
All right, yeah, that's a good input. And another thing I'd say is the comfort level of the React sole is it's another level. It really does match that of the Boost. So what else are you going to put on your list then? What do you think is going to be on the top?
So Kanye's come out with a few Yeezy Boost 700s, one of which is the Wave Runner, probably the most popular out of it because it's got so many different colors kind of meshed into one shoe. This is by far my favorite shoe above the £200 mark. It's got so many layers. The comfort levels, people are getting on that whole dad trend, but I think these they culminate comfort, and they're just a beautiful shoe to look at, a beautiful shoe to wear. If it puts you back £300, but I think if you've got the money, spend it on that. Personally,
yeah, no, it's definitely one for the high end kind of looking sneakers. Again, it's not too pricey, but it's there, and it's difficult to style with sometimes. You've got to be careful, but it really is a nice looking sticker and pulled off well. So what else? Is there any others? Different Yeezys? Something a bit different maybe?
So there are, obviously, I could only kind of make a list of 3 for these shoes, but I think Fear of God as a brand, as a designer, they've kind of really hit up the sneaker scene going big. So the Air Fear of God ones, they've got 3 different colorways, and if you're wearing these, I was talking about turning heads, you're turning pretty much every head that walks past you. These shoes are kind of like the Jordan 1 highs in the sense that they'll kind of have that same height to them. But the sole is massive. They've got kind of this diamond etching onto the side of the shoe. You can get it in, I think it's a green, a yellow, and the pure black if you want to go with more outfits. And I think it's kind of airing on the whole side of actual being a fashionista and actually becoming a fashion icon. And that's why we're doing these episodes, because sneakers are becoming such a large part of people's outfit. It really is a part of your design and your personality. And so I really got to credit Fear of God for that.
Yeah, as you said, it's becoming a bigger part of your outfit. Obviously, it's been a big thing in previous years, especially among basketball players and stuff. But you look at the Fear of God, and they set you back £802, like last sale on StockX. But you're going to think, pairing with the rest of your outfit, that's going to be a large proportion for a lot of people. Like, the thing with sneakers is that you can wear them with a lot of different clothes. So not only can you wear one outfit with this, one jumper, there'll be hundreds you can get that will match this. So people are looking to spend more on sneakers than they are actual clothes. You look at resale value for maybe off-white tops and Supreme tops, they're nowhere near as much as that of these sneakers that you see.
Yeah, that's totally right. And yeah, that's exactly why we chose this as a topic to kind of talk about. For the lower end, I know that we're kind of going off what we've had written down here. I just wanted to put in the mix the Adidas they've done a few collaborations. They've kind of come out again with these kind of originals kind of aspect of it. They're coming out with the simpler stuff, the stuff that they know will sell. One of these is the SC Premier. This will set you back around £80, which is really not much for many sneakers, but it works with so many different outfits. It's really something that Adidas should be proud of. They've done a collaboration with this shoe with Kith, which is another designer. And I think people out there looking to buy something that will be a staple in their outfit, maybe not something like the Fear of God, maybe not actually a huge part of their outfit, just something to complement other things. Maybe these SC Premiers, the raw whites, they have black, the normal white, and a kind of beige white, which they call raw white. And I think they really do work with any outfit, especially if you've got a little collaboration to make it more interesting.
Yeah, I can add on with the Adidas kind of scene there. I personally really like the silhouette of the night jogger. It's just something that it's not really simplistic, so to speak, but it complements each other really well. I've got kind of the black and red colorway of it, and it just, along with the comfort that comes with the Boost, it just looks like a really smart sneaker. You can wear it to do sports, go to the gym, but if you're going to wear it, maybe even a night out, it still works as a smart one, and it's only £80 odd. It's not an expensive sneaker, and it hasn't really generated as much hype like many of the Adidas shoes have, other than Yeezys in recent years.
Agreed, yeah. So that was it. That was our list of the hottest new shoes, in our opinion, on the market today. Feel free to comment or kind of send us a message on what you think might be your favorite sneaker, something we've missed out. There's got to be a few of them. Next episode, we'll be talking about brands and how they impact the market. So look forward to that. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see you later.